Mario Balotelli is one of the biggest bad boys in the history of football, a player with controversial behavior and a strong character who was, among other things, Golden Boy in 2010. Want to know more? Here are 15 facts you should know about Mario Balotelli. Champions League 2010. In the first leg against Barca in the semifinal, Mario Balotelli couldn't really find his footing on the pitch. The Italian was hissed at and insulted, and finally responded to the provocation by throwing his shirt to the ground after the final whistle. Marco Materazzi, who saw everything, chased him down the tunnel, grabbed him by the collar, and finally called him to order. In 2011, during a match against the Faroe Islands, Italian coach Cesare Prandelli decided not to field Mario Balotelli. Mario was offended, took out his iPad, and paid no additional interest to the game. To add insult to injury, he finally left to warm up and came on with 6 minutes to go. Italy still won 1-0. A Super Mario action will unfortunately travel the world. This one still takes place in 2011 during a preseason match against the LA Galaxy. The Italian arrived alone in front of the goal and tried a completely useless technical stunt and missed. His coach at the time, Roberto Mancini, was furious and replaced him on the spot. Balotelli has always been the king of provocation. After scoring in the Manchester Derby, the Italian lifted his shirt to reveal a t-shirt on which was written, "Why always me?" a response to his detractors that only he knew how to serve. Also in 2011, during the first half of a friendly against Uruguay, the Italian number 9 decided to wear an old Nazionale shirt, claiming he didn't like the new one. He was forced to change it at halftime. 2011 will definitely remain a special year for Balotelli. During a warm-up before a match between Manchester City and Dynamo Kyiv, the Italian striker struggled to put on his shirt. A member of staff finally came to help him put it on. The photos will travel around the web. Mario Balotelli is also a great poet in his spare time. Before the Euro 2012 final, which he was about to play against Spain, he said, "I'm going to invite Shakira to the game. That way she'll see what I'm going to do to her man." Italy would eventually be humiliated 4-0. Despite much controversy and bad buzz, let's not forget that the Italian contributed to Inter's historic treble. Indeed, in 2010, the Italian team won the Champions League, the Championship, and the Italian Cup. In terms of his private life, Mario Balotelli is quite a rascal. With a knee injury at the end of 2010, the striker tried to enter a women's prison. All this accompanied by his younger brother Enoch. The two men were eventually checked by the guards. When asked by the police, Balotelli replied that he simply wanted to see what such a prison was like. A year later, Mario Balotelli saw his brother and a friend shooting off fireworks from the bathroom. Unfortunately, a rocket doesn't go off in the right direction and sets a curtain on fire. The fire catches and forces everyone to leave the house before the fire brigade arrives. As you can see, when Mario Balotelli gets bored, that's when the trouble starts. At Manchester City, the striker tried to kill time by throwing darts at youngsters passing under his window. The result? A huge fine from the club of €115,000. At the beginning of his career, the young Italian loved to hang out in his Maserati, but he was not the type to pay for parking, or to park properly. As a result, he accumulated more than €11,000 in fines in a few months. Also on the financial side, Balo was once stopped by a police officer for carrying more than £25,000 in the passenger seat. The officer asked him why he had so much money. The number 9 simply replied, "Because I'm rich." Here's Mario signing autographs after training when he notices a young fan. He asks him why he is not at school. The young fan replies that he is having problems with one of his classmates. Outraged, Balotelli went to the school where he demanded to see the headmaster. The rascal is summoned and fines Mario. The Italian, after forcing him to apologize, lectures him. Finally, a tender moment from Super Mario. After raking in £25,000 at a Manchester casino, Balotelli gets into a sharing mood. On his way out, he notices a homeless man he vaguely knows by sight and decides to give him $1,000. Which anecdote has left the biggest impression on you? Which player would you like to see next? Tell us all about it in the comments. And if you liked it, don't hesitate to talk about our channel around you. Like, comment, and subscribe.